are live. You already know what it is. The one, the only. Back at it again. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the match that just happened. Seems like I'm getting deja vu. Honestly, seems like I'm getting deja vu, man. Seems like I'm seeing the 2000 and 2001, sorry, 2002, 2003 Raptors season all ahead of me. Seems like I'm seeing the exact same season in a nutshell right now, and it looks like it's virtually the same season, straight up and down. The Toronto Raptors end up getting defeated tonight by the 76ers. And it's not looking good right now. Honestly, it's not looking good. 114 to 107. 76ers took care of business. They got rid of us, and that's all she wrote. Not really something I like to see. Raptors start off the season 1-2. Raptors Raptors have a lot of work cut out for them, to be honest with you. Like this team, from what I'm observing, this team constructed by Masai Ujiri right now, the 2023-2024 season. I know it's early; it's only 3 games in, but it's not looking that bright for the Toronto Raptors. To be honest with you, it's just not looking that bright. There's a lot missing from this team right now, and I'm not really too happy about what I saw. I'm not fond of what I'm seeing right now from this team. Um, there's a lot of things that are happening right now. There's a lot of stuff that's occurring that is a little bit of it's not a little bit, but it's kind of becoming it's starting to dawn on me. I'm starting to notice certain things from the Toronto Raptors as far as the style of play. I'm not too I'm not too I'm not too I'm not too happy about the style of play from the Toronto Raptors right now. From what I'm observing, I don't like it. I'm noticing a common denominator. The Raptors have no mid-range game. They have zero mid-range game, zero mid-range game. The mid-range game, non-existent, not non-existent. Like I'm talking about, Raptors have none at all. Another thing I'm noticing with the Toronto Raptors as well is they have two options. They either shoot the three or they attack the rack. That's all they know how to do. They don't know how to play. Everyone's standing around the key looking for the ball. No one's moving around. You're not seeing guys move around. You're not seeing guys cut screens. You're not seeing guys shifting. You're not seeing great play calling. I'm not seeing anything. I'm just seeing a bunch of guys play. It looks like they're playing pickup at this point. Patrick Beverly had a comment stating that the Raptors have no dog in them. He said, I don't see no dog from OG Ananobi, nor do I see a dog from um, the other players. OG Ananobi, it's like deja vu. OG Ananobi gets injured. Precious Achua's having a growing problem. Raptors are left with Pascal Siakam, left with Scotty Barnes to carry the load. Scotty Barnes scores 24 points, 37 minutes, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Pascal comes in there with 11 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. So this team isn't there right now. This team isn't even hitting. This team's not really bulling like that. They're not really going to be able to. Dennis Schroeder comes in there with 15 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 30, 35, 10 assists, 4 rebounds. Dennis Schroeder's not really a problem. He's been not too bad. Jakob Pertl, 6 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. He's not getting looks 25 minutes. He should be killing it in the paint. Gary Trent gives you 17 rebounds, 0 assists, a rebound. Sorry, 17 points, 0 assists, 2 rebounds, 33 minutes. And then we have Grady Dick, who had a pretty good game for the rookie. 16 points, all threes, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 28 minutes. And then we have Precious Chua, 6 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 18 minutes. Malachi Flynn gives us 7 points, 2 assists. And then Chris Boucher, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 12 minutes. And then to round it off, Jalen McDaniels, 0 points, Zero assists, zero rebounds. Not enough scoring. Where's the bench productivity? Nothing from the bench. This team isn't equipped right now. It's sorry to say, but this team is just not equipped for the long haul right now. They're getting injured. They're looking. This team needs another star. I'm sorry to say it, but this team needs another star because the players we don't have and we players we have right now are just not equipped to get the job done. They're not equipped to get things done for us. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Simple as that. They're not equipped. They're not prepared. They're not ready. And we don't have. Remember, this season flies. It's a very, very fast season. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a flyby season. It's one of those seasons where it just comes and goes. So in that situation, you have to be very, very aggressive. You got to win these games. You got to get the job done because the season doesn't wait for nobody. Time waits for nobody, especially the NBA. You know what I mean? Today you're here, tomorrow the season's done, and all of a sudden, bro, it's like we're looking for new players, and everybody's sitting down there scratching their head. You know what I mean? Looking for a new team to be on or looking for a new contract. And it's kind of like our goal is to play for the playoffs. The Toronto Raptors of the 2010s no longer exist. The Toronto Raptors of today is irrelevant at this point. Pat Bev said they have no dog in them. I see what he's talking about now. Nobody puts Pascal Siakam does not put no fear in anyone's eyes. You see what I'm saying? Pascal Siakam is not really he's not really that guy. He missed the game winner against Chicago, and he's not that guy. He's a good player. He's a third, fourth string player, but he's not that guy. He's not. And Masai Ujiri, you need to wake up and smell the coffee because, bro, the reality is the product you're putting out there right now not looking good at all. I know it's 3 games, but we gotta really start trying to we gotta start really looking at this in its entirety. We have to really really start looking at it in its entirety. Like honestly, the Toronto Raptors right now are not putting out a good product out there on the court. Not at all. Not at all. Simple as that. It's simple as that. And we have to really start thinking about these things. We got to really start putting something together. We got to start like Pascal, I understand injuries happen, but OG's gone, and that's just like this team is a totally different team. You can see the difference what OG brings, but it's like OG's always injured. He's always hurt. He's always hurt. It's the story of OG's life career. Always injured. He went to college. He was injured. Started in Indiana. I don't know what his high school career is looking like, but his college career, he was injured. And now he's in the NBA and he's injured. And it's kind of like, bro, I got to get guys who are out there playing. I need guys who can bring it to on the court. I need guys who I can count on night in and night out. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm not getting any of that. Let's just keep it a beam. I'm not getting none of that right now from this team. This team is not giving me anything. They're not giving me what I need. They're not giving me what I want. And I'm not really happy about what I'm seeing right now from this team. Simple as that. Like I'm not happy at all. So what do we have to do to change this? Like what do we have to do to change the narrative? What does the Raptors have to do? We have to play like a team. I'm not blaming the coach either because at the end of the day, it's not even him. He's not even playing out there. He's just doing his job. The guy's just doing his job, and I have no problem with the coach. None at all. I have no problem with him because at the end of the day, you give him the guys, and he's gonna go out there and do what he has to do. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's kind of like nobody's giving him anything. Like nobody's giving him anything right now. Like he's not getting anything. Let's keep it a beam. He's not getting anything from these guys. These guys are not producing at the rate they should be producing. Statistically, that's not enough to win the game. You got to get more productivity from the bench. That's the only thing that I'm going to get the coach on. Start playing the bench. Start getting guys off the bench to come out there and play. Because that's what we have to do. That's the only way we're going to figure this out. You see what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Straight up and down. That's what it is. Like that's what it is right now at this point. Like we're in that predicament. I know there's a lot of sports going on. Right now it's hot. The sports season is hot right now. Basketball's on. There's a whole bunch of NBA games. College football's on. Bunch of games going on over there. There's that rugby championship. Salute to South Africa for winning that. There's the boxing. You know what I mean? The whole boxing situation, there's a lot of boxing fights going on. There's UFC going on. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I get it. Toronto fans are just, we're spoiled with riches right now. Sports fans are spoiled. There's the NFL going on tomorrow. So, Raptors right now, the attention isn't on them, but the key is we want to start with a great start. It's very simple. We want to start and have a good start. We want to come out there with a good clip and get some of these wins off on our side. The only way we can do that is we have to actually start beating these teams. Like, you know what I mean? The season, it's you're only going to play hard teams. The NBA's you're not going to play lax teams. You got the Trailblazers in Toronto on Monday. Then we got Milwaukee again. Then we got the Sixers again. Then we got Victor Wembanyama again. Then we got the Mavericks. Then we got the Celtics. Then we got the Wizards. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, bro, we got a tough schedule early. Like we got some good teams right now coming up. I'm looking at this. I'm like, bro, there's no cake in the walk. There's no like. It's not a walk in the park. It's not stealing candy from a baby. This is not that easy, bro. It's gonna be difficult. The only way we can actually figure this out is we have to play like a team. We gotta play like a team. We gotta start believing in each other. We gotta start. People gotta step up, and we gotta stay healthy, man. I don't know what's up with these injuries with these guys nowadays. They can't stay healthy, man. Dude, I used to watch basketball. Guys were playing night in and night out, 82 games every night, just playing, 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 playing. These guys got to get in the weight room, man. Chris Boucher, get in the weight room. OG Ananobi, you're jacked. Start eating, maybe change up your dietary and get in the weight room. Strengthen your body if that's what it's going to take. I want to see guys play 82 games, man. I want to see guys play 80 games, 81. Like, just we got to play every game. We got to get these. We got to build our identity early. Old Raptors built their identity. DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Kawhi Leonard, you know what I mean? Lou Williams, Terrence Ross, you know what I mean? Bismack, Serge Ibaka, you know what I mean? That era of Toronto Raptors, you see what I'm saying? We built an identity. We were whooping ass. We were beating up the spanking teams, going into cities, and Toronto Canadians were Torontonians and people in the Southern Ontario, the GTA and Canada were flocking at games in other cities when we spanked teams and get out of there. That's what we have to do. We got to build. We were first, second, third every year in the standings. We got to build that identity, man. We're not even like come on, man. It's not gonna get easy, man. The Chicago game, we blew that one. We should have won that. We gave that game away. Then the second game is the Sixers game, bro. We're playing like trash. The coach got to bench substitutes, play some of these guys, man. Get some of these veterans out there. Give me some different looks, man. Don't have guys just sitting around there. Like, play some of the guys, man. Just experiment. If we're gonna lose, at least kind of figure out what kind of lineups we got to do. Simple as that, man. You know, I don't want to see guys on the stats 0-0-0 DMPs all over the place. Get some of these guys out there. They're getting paid. Let's play them. Let's not wait. Let's not play short minutes, short guys. Get Gary Temple out there. Get what's his name? Thaddeus out there. Get some of these Ron Harper out there. Give me some different looks, man. Like, really and truly, I'm not happy about the product that I'm seeing right now from the Raptors. No mid-range game, too much threes, too much shooting, forcing your shots. Oh, but it's the new NBA. That's what everybody does. Yeah, that's what you think. Bro, I was watching what team was it? I was watching it was at Memphis versus who was Memphis playing? Memphis was playing a squad the other day. I was looking at them. I saw mid-range games. I saw all types of stuff. They were playing many different. They were doing so many different ways, and so many. They were relying on so many different options to score. Versus Charlotte, I believe it was. It was one of them teams. There was some team they were playing Memphis a couple nights ago. It was like last night, and it was like, yo, they were so many different ways of they're putting up the ball in the net. They were mid-range, 3-point, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just like, yo, I need to see more of that. Like, honestly, I need to see more of that. Like, real talks, man. Like, real talks. I need to see more of that. Like, it was the Nuggets. The Nuggets. Go watch the Nuggets play basketball. Bro, they play a very appealing basketball game. The reason why is because they play inside and outside. Jamal Murray, Jokic, They got a lot of guys on that team. You know what I mean? Porter, all of them, they all play mid-range, 3-point, attack the rack, crash the boards, boxing out guys. Just an appeasing, a very appealing game. I was watching them versus the Lakers as well. Denver, they play good basketball, man. Like we got to start kind of playing. Stop trying to play like the Warriors. Even the Warriors are starting to play inside now. Like they're even hitting that mid range. They're relying on that. We got to start relying on these things, man. You see what I'm saying? Like we really, real talk. We got to rely on these things because it's like it's getting to that point where it's just like we don't want to get to the point where we fall way behind. We're playing catch up because that's what's gonna happen. We gotta get with. It's like a race. We gotta get in that pack. We gotta stay in that pack, and then we gotta lead the pack. That's what we did in the 2010s, and I keep harping on the 2010s because that was some of our best basketball. But as of right now, we're not playing the basketball that needs to be played. Simple as that. We're not playing the basketball that needs to be played, and I need to see a better product out there from our squad, our guys, because I believe in our guys. I believe our guys can get the job done. But the only way we can get the job done is we actually have to work towards getting the job done. How do we work towards getting the job done? We got to play like a team. We got to play inside. We got to start getting to the free throw line. We didn't like. We got to get to the free throw line. We got to start. The referee got to be blowing our whistle, getting guys fouled out. We got to get guys fouled out of the game. We got to get our guys on the line. You can score a lot of points just on the line and hit those free throws. Last night, Pascal missed free throws. Tonight, guys were missing free throws. Get to the free throw line and get those free throw shots in. And guys got to stops hanging out at the 3-point line. Move around. Move around. Like move around the court. You have so much space on the court. Stop hanging around, hovering around a freaking 3-point line. Like real talks, man. What are we doing out there? Like, why are we hovering around the fucking 3-point line? I want to know, man. Start hitting start hitting your game winners, start hitting your shots, start being more resilient out there on the court, man. Like, dude, what are we doing, man? We're playing horrendous, man. Like, honestly, man. Like, what's going on? Guys want contracts. Guys are saying, oh, Masai's not giving us the contracts. We're not getting the money we need to get. We're not getting what we want. So then, if you're not getting what you want, go out there and prove it. Play the mid range. Precious, man. Bro, you're becoming a single digit player. Just give you a couple points, some rebounds, and that's it. You check out, man. Like you ain't doing anything. You said you're one of the best defenders in the league. Show it to me. Crush the boards. Play all the minutes. Give me at least 15, 16 points, man. You know what I mean? I'm not asking from the world from you. Ask for the ball. You just like fall away. Gary Trent, man. Give me some assists, man. Gary, stop hanging around. Gary loves the 3-point shot. Gary, give me the mid-range game. Gary, you should be playing like Richard Hamilton out there. That's what you should model your game from. Watch film of him. Like we got to start doing some of this stuff, man. Honestly, like you see what I'm saying? Like that's the only way we're gonna win. Like honestly, that's the only way. We have to start really playing basketball at the rate we need to play basketball at that. Because if we're not gonna be able to. We're gonna just fall further and further behind to the point where it's just like we're not gonna be able to get what we need to get. We're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to. We're gonna eventually get blown away, and then it's gonna be a rebuilding season, another draft pick. We don't want to turn into like some of these other teams, these bottom feeder teams that are out here in the NBA that are literally playing for draft picks every single season. I don't want that kind of basketball. I don't want that. I don't want to play. Besides, said he doesn't want to rebuild, bro. I'm getting rebuild vibes from you right now, bro. Players used to be very good at putting up trades. You got to give us something, man. Grady Dick had a great game today. Scotty Barnes, excellent. He's like one of the bright sides when I look at Scotty play. But even with Scotty, there's a lot of things Scotty needs to clean up in year 3. You're not getting no all-star bid if your team isn't bottom feeder. Win the game. Start taking over. Pascal, give the ball to Scotty more. You know what I mean? OG, you got to stay healthy. If you're not healthy, then what are we doing? You know? Anyways, listen, that was my soapbox. I'm not even gonna hold you guys. Like real talks. I know a lot of people are busy. We got a lot of basketball left. We gotta clean up the game. Keys to beating The Portland Trailblazers. We got to play defense first and foremost. We got to get on Portland behind very early. We got to attack these guys. We got to get on their ass, man. And we got to start. We got to really just. We got to run through this team, and we got to blow them out. We got to play defense. We got to hit our. We got to hit our shots. We got to attack the rack. We also got to get to the free throw line. We got to score our buckets. I saw a play today. Scotty Barnes was attacking the rack. He's on a fast break. For him to go and actually like dunk on the player, he goes and he does a layup, and then he claims a foul. He calls a foul. This is in the fourth quarter. And I'm like, bro, you gotta dunk that. Or third quarter, you gotta dunk that. Like, dude, you're bigger than the guy. You gotta be dunking everything, bro. At this point, when you get to the rack, you gotta be fearless. You gotta be attack you. If he's gonna foul you, let him. Don't be giving. Don't do these small little layups and attack the rack with, you know what I mean, with ferocity. Like, just be aggressive attacking the rack. Anyways, man, I'm signing out. We got to beat the Trailblazers. We got them on Monday. I'll be ready. I'll be there. You'll hear from me. I mean, like, we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this. So you'll hear from me. And we got that game. It's a good game. I'm looking forward to it. And that's that. All right. So listen, guys, I'm signing out. We'll talk later. And yo, Raptors Nation, still early in the season. Guys, just stay focused. Stay safe. Halloween season is out here, so you know what I mean. Enjoy the holidays. You see what I'm saying? Or enjoy the Halloween season. You see what I'm saying? Like, enjoy trick or treating and all the parties, and stay safe out there. And yo, that's that. All right, I'm signing out. Peace.